Hey kids, how's it going out there in Terror Land? We've hit that minute mark, so welcome in, witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. It's Black Betty. This is the Underdog Ministry, and I am Karma's right hand. All right, today is August 29th. It is Thursday, and we are going to get right in. We're going to pull a prayer card first and foremost today, just to see what kind of guidance we might get from it. We'll take that top one. All right. Let's see what she says, shall we? Anxiety weighs down the heart, but a kind word cheers it up. Okay. I'm going to leave that out there as a prompt today, right here, for everybody to see. Okay, it's Proverbs chapter 12, verse 25. And the prayer is, anxiety weighs down the heart, but a kind word cheers it up. We're going to roll the dice and get straight into this reading. Let me pull out my deck of cards that we're going to start with first, and then we will get into it. Headphone warning. This gets loud. All right. Joint. The first word out is joint. Joint chiefs of staff, a marijuana joint, an elbow or knee, like a joint or in the body. Something done in tandem with another group. Poetic. Something is poetic justice. Somebody speaks poetically. They have a very poetic mindset. Somebody could be a romance novelist type of mentality. I'm really picking up poetic justice. Blade. B-L-A-D-E, like a knife blade, or the movie Blade with Wesley Snipes. I'm going to re-roll. I'm not seeing anything popping out. Float. Float. Like a float in a parade. Somebody might be saying, like Pennywise, we all float down here. So they might be trying to keep their head afloat. Nope, I don't have an E. I thought I had strike, but we're going to re-roll. Goat. Greatest of all time. The song by Lakia. Float. Goat. So you might have a parade with a goat on a float. Is this Dr. Seuss today or what? Dogs. All dogs go to heaven. Bert. The name Bert. Somebody's dog might be named Bert, or their goat might be named Bert. Tat. Tit for tat. Tattoos. The words that came out of the dice today are joint, poetic, blade, float, goat, dogs, Bert, and tat. I'm going to pull a couple out of what is left out of the basket cards. This is all that's left out of the basket cards, so I'm just going to see what flies out. Okay. West Virginia. Faking an illness to get attention or care. The letter X. That could be like Twitter X as well. I wrote the card before they changed their name though, so it's just a letter in the alphabet to me. Ninth house, worldview and education. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Cassius Clay. Float. Cassius Clay was the GOAT. He was the greatest of all time. Muhammad Ali. Exposed to dirty cops, so they keep trying to kill you. Neptune is here. Spiritual energy, dreams, and fantasies is what this planet rules. The letter Y. So we've got X and Y. We might have, for me, that's graphing coordinates because that's all I can think of because I'm in math right now. So X and Y, somebody might be plotting their coordinates. Okay. Words are like work. Talking is hard for this person. ASMR of cutting glass panels. Somebody likes to hear the sound of like when somebody makes stained glass, that whoosh, snap. Snap. Somebody likes that sound and they watch videos about it. Fake online accounts. So there's somebody out there with a bunch of fake online accounts. Their soul is possessed. Holy crow. Okay, and the very last card is lots of people in jail or prison. Follow your channel, platform, or social media account. Okay, so evidently your account is something that people in jail are allowed to follow through their media for whatever reason. Okay, possibly because you exposed a dirty cop that keeps trying to kill you. That seems to fall in line together. Fake online accounts and their soul is possessed also seems to go with this. And faking an illness to get attention or care. Specifically because float is here. I'm pulling float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. And I'm just going to go with most of them today, actually. The cutting glass panels, I'm not so sure what that entails here, how that relates. Words are work for somebody, so there could be somebody that has a speech impediment, somebody with a stutter, somebody that is English as a second language, or somebody that is relearning how to talk after a stroke, something like that. Okay, and then we've also got ninth house, worldview and education and spiritual energy with Neptune. Okay, so somebody is really trying to use your dreams, your fantasies to develop worldview and education somehow. Okay, we've got the state of West Virginia, and then we're going to just get right into this. We're going to get some tarot on these cards and see what's going on. Lots of people in jail or prison follow your channel, probably from fake online accounts because they can't get busted for having these accounts or whatever. Okay, this dirty cop's soul is possessed. Poetic justice, something about, that's the other word. They might get thrown in the joint. The joint, lots of people in jail or prison. Follow your social media platform or channel. Okay? First thing out, finding direction. 3 of Wands, okay? We got a lot of people that are watching you trying to find direction in their life. It's like, let me turn up my light a little bit. I'm having a hard time reading in here. There we go. It's like you were able to get out of something that other people were not able to get out of. You might have got a new opportunity or a second chance at life where other people didn't here with this Three of Wands card. Aries is here, fire is here. The answer is yes, possibly because you exposed a dirty cop. Lots of people in jail or prison are following your channel. They're finding direction through you. They're finding direction through you. Recklessness. We got the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and then we've got the Chariot here. See, a lot of these people got cocky when they were young, and they didn't have discipline. They were frustrated and angry and didn't know how to express themselves, so they got, put in the paddy wagon with the Chariot here. You are a leader to some people that you don't even realize you're leading here. A pack of wild dogs. Evidently, you are the leader of the pack and you don't even realize you have a pack. You're helping people find direction. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. See, people that didn't have any vision for their future. People that didn't ever think about the future, that didn't even contemplate. The people that felt they were invincible in their youth with that Knight of Wands in the reverse. Reckless abandon. So there's a group of people that are paying their debt to society. Their work kind of being unnoticed because of their position, being in jail, in the joint, in prison, locked up, in the clink, whatever you want to call it, behind bars. So while these people are being sat the fuck down, is what I'm heard. Sit down, you're on restriction, you're getting a lesson, pay attention, getting lectured, blah, blah, blah. Okay? With that, while these people are being sat the fuck down, they have found you because, everybody's got fake online accounts while they're in jail with their burner phones and whatever. Okay? And they have found direction to change their life. Okay? You exposed somebody. And that there is making other people that were put there by this dirty cop, possibly. Like, these people might actually be in the joint for a joint. Who knows? Like, stupid shit. Like, you're in jail for a plant. Plants are bad. Right? Okay. So, these people might be in there for no reason other than they had no direction in life, other than they were lazy, other than they didn't anticipate the future when they were taking actions recklessly in their youth. Okay? So these people are watching somebody here. You're changing their worldview. You're giving these people a demographic education outside of their specific area. Like, hey, you're so localized and you're so stuck in your hometown dynamic that you don't realize that outside of there exists. Beyond the fourth wall, okay? beyond the screen in your hand. What did I say? Beyond the fourth wall, and there's the Four of Pentacles. See, these people don't have control over their own situations right now. Their voices are stifled right now. They may have given up control to an entity as well that landed on top of soul is possessed. Some of these people may have followed the dark pathway. Okay, new ideas, and now they're seeing things differently. with the Page of Swords. They're watching you be in this independent, self-assured entrepreneur, self self-care mode. You don't lack anything. You may not be rich. However, you are comfortable, you are secure, you are going to start to see some sort of reward for the energy that you have shifted. Okay? The people that are watching you here, you're floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. Okay? You're unassuming. People think you're sweet and kind, and then all of a sudden you hit them with that 1-2 punch, like float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. You're the goat. You cannot be beat for whatever reason. And these people see this. These people that are stuck are watching you be patient, watching you cultivate your self-healing, watching you fix things for yourself as opposed to plotting on other people with that X and Y graph. You fix things for yourself instead of plotting on people. Okay? These people may have plotted on other people, and that's why they might be in jail, and they're learning that that's not the way to be by you. Look, the Hangman in reverse and the Ten of Swords. They learned. They're getting a new perspective. It's not the way to be, to plot on people, to betray people. It ain't the way to be. And they're learning that from watching you float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. You're a spiritual influence on these people. See, you expose the lies, the trickery, the criminal activity. Okay? You don't have to be a criminal. But you resonate with these criminals for whatever reason. You seem to have a way to tap into a motley crew, a pack of wild dogs, go tit for tat with them, like Bert and Ernie. Okay? I'm hearing the dynamic duo. There's two people here. Bert and Ernie. Bert and Ernie. These people, it might be their nicknames, their street names. It might be a couple of people that others are watching, like Sesame Street, okay? As an example, it might be like a wholesome education, spiritual influence to stop betrayal, lies, and trickery. You're showing people a way out. And you expose somebody that might have been these people's ringleader. This dirty cop that keeps trying to kill you, there's the one that the soul is possessed, and they're the ones that have led all these people to prison. Maybe locked these people up for crimes that they themselves committed, possibly in joint unison with these people. Oh, the Hermit, there's that investigation. So there's somebody being looked into. The situation is being investigated. A lot of these people's cases are being rehashed because this dirty cop is got caught up here. A lot of the people that this officer supposedly either testified against, had evidence against, helped put these people in prison was actually their partner in crime, in joint unison. And it's poetic justice that this person's getting investigated. All of these people that are watching you are turning on this person and doing the right thing, and they don't care what it means to be on the inside. Look, they don't care what it means. They're going to come back you up. You've got protection on multiple accounts here. Multiple accounts. Fake online accounts protecting you, gathering information. These people are watching you from fake online accounts so they don't get caught up. So nobody knows. It's not associated to their whatever their internal accounts that are registered with the Department of Corrections, like your Facebook account that you're allowed to talk to your family on. It's separate from that. It's like burner accounts. These people are collecting information on this guy. they're grouping together on the inside because you've changed these people's worldview. Oh, oh, oh. These people love you. Okay? You are the matriarch to a group of wild dogs you don't even realize. You are the goat to a bunch of thugs and you don't even realize it. Hey, you're like the den mother to a pack of wild dogs, I just heard. You're like the den mother. Oh, and then there's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. See, you kind of, they're kind of obsessed with your status in this situation here. These two cards together, these people are kind of obsessed with your platform, okay? And your platform being your online thing or whatever you do, okay? Your social media, your channel, your blog, your, your, what are those things called? Podcasts, that's the word I'm looking for. Something like that. And these people see you, they're like obsessed with your elevation, okay? They're kind of dependent on you to guide them. Three of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. See, guide them to healing, to forgiveness, to recovery, to accepting what they've done, to accepting themselves, to getting over the pain of maybe what they've done to their families here. Some of them are complacent. They don't want to make amends. They didn't want to do the internal work, or they were lazy, or they were, they would lie and they would break promises, or they didn't have the patience with themselves to heal. Now these people are understanding that whatever you're doing is guiding people like a mother, like a den mother, to recovery, to healing, to releasing your pain, to forgiving yourself and others, to restoring a hope for life, to not be complacent, to not be lazy. Don't slack on yourself. Oh, shit. And those that still don't know whether they believe in God or not, because the Hierophant came out in limbo. I enjoy life for the personal growth, is what it says on that side of the card. You're teaching these people a whole new worldview. They're getting an education to follow their dreams, to believe in their fantasies, to have a spiritual path. They don't know. This is a maybe card. Okay? They still don't know whether or not they believe in a higher power, but they know that they believe in what you have to say. It's poetic justice, because whatever you did here, they believe anything that you say now, because this showed your truth. This showed them, then they could be loyal to you. What did I say about poetic justice? Okay? Okay. Just saying, folks. They don't know whether or not they believe, but they know that they can enjoy their life and grow as human beings. They can learn outside of their bubble. Okay? This is a good thing here. This energy is great so far. I wasn't quite so sure with the dirty cop and then people in prison and that it was going to be a positive reading, but this is really good so far. Give me a vibe on the energy. The people in prison following this channel or platform that are looking to somebody else for spiritual guidance. They're seeing things differently, and they're trying to help because they realize whatever you did was thug life on its own, and these people are backing you. Because the person that you exposed is the reason that they're all locked up to begin with. This is poetic justice. This blade. This is like an energy vampire, this dirty cop, and you have slayed this person. Like Buffy the Vampire Slayer up in this bitch. Fake it till you make it. So the word was that it was an act. That what you were doing was for show. The number 45 is here, and I'm going to leave it there. Just maybe somebody's 45 years old. Fake it till you make it. Somebody said whatever that you were about was fake, that what you said was fake, your spiritual beliefs were fake, and now all of a sudden you've got people seeing things a different way. Share a breath and listen to your heart. See, you're teaching people how to hold space for one another when they have to take a deep breath. Just the same way that we hold space for children throwing tantrums, the overwhelm doesn't stop when you become an adult. It gets worse. And sometimes adult tantrums are terrifying, right? People get scary. People get arrested. People lose their temper. People have anxiety. Okay? You're being told to listen to your heart and share a breath. Give people the same space that you wish that they would give to you. Okay? Whoever is locked up here, these people are learning how to not let their aggression and anxiety turn into anger, because anxiety weighs down the heart, but a kind word cheers it up. Whoever you are that they follow, your podcast, your channel, your social media platform, whatever it is, your words soothe the anxiety in these caged animals right now. And I'm saying that not because they're in prison, but because when you are locked up and taken away from your fundamental autonomy, it turns you into a feral individual. Okay? So, they're being told, they listen to what you have to say. You have touched people in their mentor and role model. You've touched people in ways that they realize you are not a fake. You understand common ground with a lot of what these folks that are locked up experience, locked up in the joint, right? Share a breath. You don't feel that you are outside of that world. Okay, you don't feel that you're above or too good for people that are in prison. You do feel that you're too good to deal with dirty cops that keep trying to kill you because they're possessed by the fucking devil, however. So, you as a mentor and role model, what you're doing, you didn't even mean to be. You see that on switch? It's like a fucking light just clicked on all of a sudden. Clicked on all of a sudden for you. That you actually are guiding others with your actions. And it's poetic justice for what was done to you. You are a mentor to a lot of people in jail, evidently. A lot of people whose freedom has been taken away for whatever reason. Whether it's by their own hand, whether it's by corrupt law officials, whether it's by a plant, okay? Because they smoke a plant. People that are caged right now, you're giving them a little tiny bit of hope to keep the light shining inside of them, to believe that there's another way, to believe in a spiritual pathway, to believe in God. You help people figure themselves out. We'll see the solution. The solution's always you. Aha! It is me. It is I. It is you. It is us. We are the solution. Pray. You've got people looking at things a whole different way. You've got people realizing that sometimes with that anxiety, you have to pray it away. And it doesn't just disappear, but you have to have faith. And you have to say, okay, I can't handle this today. God, I need help. And just give it up. Like, okay, if you know there's 10 bills you can't pay because you got enough money to eat, You say, okay, God, I'm going to eat today. Thank you for the food. Can you help make another way? And you let it go because at least you have a meal. You see the solution and you let it go. You let your higher power take care of it. And when you give that trust away, and it's hard as fuck to do, when you give that trust to spirit, it takes a while to understand the ways that life gets improved for you, because shakeups have to happen to clear the rubble away. That's what tower moments are for. So we've got Ladybug and Heliodor. So Heliodor, do you believe that you're lucky? Are you taking time to use your imagination and release your wishes to be fulfilled? Visualize your goals. What did I just say? You help people see the solution. Okay? Believe that any and all challenges dissipate with great ease. Didn't I just say it's not easy, but it will dissipate, it will get better? It will to be taken off of you? Imagine your life as if it is already filled with abundance, good health, happiness, and inner peace. So right now, you're giving these people hope for home. You're giving these people hope for hugs again. You're giving these people hope for salvation in some type of way. Ladybug is on the other side of this card. My imagination is the key to my success. I envision my future and joyfully participate as it unfolds. I'm so incredibly lucky. I have so many blessings in my life. Abundance and prosperity are constantly flowing in my life. What did I just say? If you don't have enough to pay those 10 bills, you at least have dinner. You're not going hungry to pay those bills, are you? No, you're going to sustain yourself to be able to earn more money to pay more bills down the road. Because if you starve yourself, you definitely won't be able to continue on, right? It's just one of those little lessons in life on God wants you to take care of yourself. God helps those who help themselves. So those people that are trying to improve, they're trying to do something better for themselves by exposing what they know from the inside to help you up here in this independent energy. You, the ladybug, you're the one that gives these people the key, the imagination to believe that even though they're in jail, they're still lucky to be alive. They're still lucky to have family that love them if they do. They're still lucky to have clothes on their head and another day to breathe and turn it around. Share a breath, okay? Emerald, calm your mind, body, and soul. You're teaching people how to focus inward on heart healing. And you don't even realize it. You have no idea who any of these people are. You have no idea that you've got a whole group in the clink, in the joint, knowing that you exposed some sort of dirty cop here, that their soul is possessed. You exposed this. West Virginia is here. You XY exposed the plot on your life, because when you plot a graph, it's XY coordinates. Okay? You expose the plot on your life. These people are like, you're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. These people would throw a parade for you if they could. And you don't even know who they are, because you're helping them all heal their hearts and minds. Inhale a breath of life. You share sentiment with these people regarding this situation specifically. So evidently you have earned a following of people who desperately needed a worldview and education here. Desperately needed a different way of seeing things because they're literally locked up. Definitely needed to believe in spiritual beliefs again. Definitely needed dreams. Okay? You may get some sort of letter from somebody because they have a hard time talking. They may have a speech impediment, a stutter. They may even be short of breath. They may have had a stroke and can't speak well. Something along those lines. You may get a letter through a legal means, okay? I don't think you know who it's going to come from, and I don't think you'll ever meet the person, but I think it's somebody that is one of these followers, okay? And it's going to be some sort of poetic justice for you, that you know that what you're doing is making a difference in people's lives, whether or not you're getting any kind of accolades for it or not, or recognition or whatnot, that may not even be why you do what you do. It might just be that you love it and you're actually helping somebody, a group of people actually, okay? They think you are the GOAT. You float like a butterfly and sting like a bee when it comes to what you think, say, do, the way you are, and the guidance that you give. You help people with their anxiety, people that are weighed down, people whose souls and hearts are heavy. Your kind words lift them up. It may not be the audience you expected to have, but that might be the poetic justice in the situation, is God needs to reach everybody, not just people with privilege, not just people with beauty, not just people with money, because Jesus walked with prostitutes and lepers, and the Pharisees threw the tables in anger, okay? Even Jesus got pissed off and hung out with lowlifes, because God needs to reach those that don't have hope, not the ones that have it all. All right, you guys, I think that's the message for this morning. We will see if I have the energy to go live later on. I've been extremely exhausted lately because I'm fibro flared out, and my life is just very blessed but very stressed at the same time, and that comes out in pain in my body. So I've got to rest up. Sometimes I just don't have the energy to do this twice in a day. I love you all. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you for your time and for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Hit the notification bell so you know when I go live the next time. And you guys remember, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. Black Betty out.